when they were new, they were probably colored. They're not colored anymore. So if you looked in the manual, I'll probably say put a pink one here and a green one there and a purple one there, but they're not colored anymore because they're old. So you can't really look it up, unfortunately.
So you don't technically know if they're even right?
You can figure it out. Stare at it long enough. Okay, so I'm going to take all these out, except for one. Maybe I'll just stop right there. So, before I take the pump out, I want to know something. I want to know how much end play is in the transmission. Okay? The end play is the overall clearance from the back to the front of the transmission. How much clearance is between every moving part in there. I'm going to take a dial indicator. We have some dial indicators that are machined to have the same thread pitch as the pump bolts. That in there, it's got to be tight. Okay, so I'm going to take that, hopefully, put it right on the input shaft. And really the best way to do this is to do it with the transmission vertically, and you're going to do that when you're done rebuilding it. But since I'm just taking it apart, I'm just going to do this to get an idea. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to push it all the way that way. Zero this guy, and I'm going to push it forward. And I had about 27 thousandths end play. Okay, so I know what I have. There's a specification for that. Off the top of my head, I think that's good. I think it's like 20 to 80 thousandths. Okay. If you don't have enough end play, when this thing heats up, it'll expand and it'll start to bind up. Okay, so you have to have enough end play. And generally, if you don't have enough, it means that it just wasn't assembled right. Didn't get something splined in, something stacked out of order. Okay, so the pump bolts are out. Now, depending on the transmission, you can use different means of getting the pump out. Okay, but for the most part, a pump puller is the best thing to use. Okay, so get it in there. Gotta get the pulling part back on the stator support. The other thing is on the pump. Must be real tight. But kind of tight's good. So if you don't take the pump out, you don't take the solenoid out, obviously those things will break off at this point and you have to take the pump off. You always have to take the pan off first and take the stuff inside out. There's the pump. I'll just set that aside for now. I'll come back and I'll take all my sub-assemblies apart once I have it gutted. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so now I have my clutch drums sitting right here. I have a thrust washer which belongs to the pump right here. If you don't know, it might be good just to stack everything in its home until you get done. You can come back and look at it or take pictures or whatever. So I have these drums, and there's a band in there, the 2/4 band. The band is anchored with this anchor pin right here. So the good thing to do is to get that anchor pin out. Your hands aren't too greasy. now that pin's out, pull everything out. If you try to pull it out first, it's going to bind up, and you won't be able to get. You will be able to get it out. It's just going to be a big hassle. 2.4 band, looks brand new. Still has the writing on it. Okay. Obviously, it was rebuilt here not too long ago. Keep going. Sun gear. And now I'm stuck because there is a snap ring in there. Okay, a little yellow snap ring. Hopefully this group put it in the right direction. I'm going to take my gloves off. Interfering. Okay, so these snap rings come in every rebuild kit because they get distorted. And believe it or not, they're actually directional. No, it's a snap ring. So the snap ring, the opening on it is cut at a chamfer. Okay, so yeah, so it's like this. So you put it in the proper way, your snap ring pliers will fit behind it. Put it in like this, your snap ring pliers go in the slip. You have to put it in the way that the chamfer is facing basically away from you. The narrow part on the upward side. Okay, and also for this, you're going to want to use these snap ring pliers. We have a couple pairs of them, and they've actually been, I've ground them down on this side so they'll fit in here. So these ones hopefully are only being used for our class, not manual drivetrains because we'll get busted. A few more times before I give up. Come on. So, maybe I'll put it in backwards so I can get it out, but I'll probably just ruin it. So, I didn't want to do that at first. Well, we'll come back to that. Alright, so we have our two main drums here. This one is the reverse input drum. It's only used for reverse. Okay. So flathead screwdriver works good. We actually have a special transmission tool. I mean, it's just the flathead that's been bent. Okay, but it's pretty handy for taking snap rings out. Dental pick works well. So find the snap ring opening. Use a pick. Once I have it out of the one part of it out of the lip, pull it out. When I look at it, make sure that it's just a flat snap ring. Some of these will be actually in a wave shape, meaning that they're also a spring and a snap ring. Okay, so I'll set that there. The clutch pack out, inspect it. The clutches look brand new. They're not burnt. The steels aren't burnt. I'll keep all that stuff together. Some transmissions, the clutches will be identical from one drum to the next, but they may have different thicknesses, or they may have a different snap ring. So it's always good just to take that pack, put it somewhere where you won't forget where it came from. Okay, so now to get the rest of that part, I have to compress this return spring to get the snap ring out to allow me to get the piston out. Okay, so I want to find the opening. Facing me here. Right. shaft in it, the preferred tool is this guy right here. You can set it over the shaft. This is adjustable. I'm going to adjust it till it's right on the outside of the turn spring. Rotate it so the opening is there, facing me. Okay, so snap ring pliers. It's all ready to go. You don't have to go down very far, just enough to expose the snap ring groove. Actually, the less, so there's a snap ring, there's a return spring, I have to compress it down to get below the snap ring. If I go way down here, then my snap ring pliers are kind of hunting. So if I just pull it down just right below it, I can actually use the return spring as a guide. So that's my tip for this. Just enough to expose it. So here's my snap ring, turn spring. Okay, and that's returns the piston, retains the piston. In here I have the piston itself. Okay, so it has an outer lip seal and an inner lip seal. Yeah, I don't see anything bad. Those clutches look fine, so I'm not too concerned with this. Okay, there are bushings inside this drum, which we're going to replace. And that one does have a little shoot up, but you know, it's not the most critical drum. It's only used the reverse. It's not used a whole lot compared to other clutch backs. Okay, so here's my input drum. This has 1, 2, 3 clutch packs in it.